I've already asked Tony. Now that this game is out of the way and you don't have to play next week, does Deshaun deserve to be in New York for that Heisman Trophy presentation?
Well, I think if you just look at what he's done for this team, he's taken us places that we haven't been in 35 years. And he's a big part of that, and a big reason. So, in my opinion, I think he's the best player in the country. You can see a lot of these other guys that are having big years, but they've led their team to places that other players have done the same thing maybe 2 or 3 years ago. But Deshaun's leading this team to a place that we haven't been in 35 years. So, in my opinion, seeing him every day, being around him every day, he means so much to this team, and major reason why we're having the success that we're having, and without a doubt, the best player in the country.
Talk about his leadership.
Yeah, I think Deshaun, he's one of these guys that leads by example. Just the way that he approaches meetings, approaches practice, and then what he does on the field, the guys, they just rally around him. And I think that's one reason that all year long, anytime we've had a little bit of adversity, maybe not quite clicking like we wanted to early in the first half, Deshaun just gets those guys together and say, hey, let's go do what we do, let's execute. And, the guys listen to him, and he's a big reason that, we've been able to overcome a lot of adversity that we've had any time this year.
Is it sunk in yet? 13-0, college football playoff bound. When will that hit you?
I'm definitely looking forward to enjoying this for about a week. We get back after the pizza party, then I get on a plane tomorrow about 6 o'clock and go recruiting. So I think maybe whenever I get to my hotel room tomorrow night, it'll probably start sinking in a little bit. But I'm just so happy for our players. They've hung in there and had a heck of a year. We haven't had an open date since the week before Notre Dame, so it's been about 11 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
And the guys have just stayed steady every day and trusted in our preparation. And it takes consistent execution to be able to have a season like we've had this year. And so really proud of the guys.
There's some guys on offense that need this a little bit of break and need the time to get healthy and get their bodies feeling.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's probably nothing out of the ordinary for this time of year. But I know we've had some guys banged up. Artavis Scott's been a guy that's, has not been 100% in the last 4 or 5 weeks. And so I think, we got a couple other guys that this rest will really be able to help them. Not just physically, but also mentally. Just like I said, it's been a grind, these last 11 weeks, every single week without an open date. And so I think all of our players and coaches definitely need a week to kind of get back to a spot where we can get ready to go for bowl practice.
Ready for go.
Yeah, this was the first time that he was back, and I thought it was good for him. I wanted him to get about 10 or 15 plays today, just kind of knock the rust off, and I think he'll definitely be 100% whenever we get ready for the bowl game.